Support Laneside. Get something cool.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. As always, I'm the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And we've got some really exciting stuff to show you on this episode, so why don't we take it Laneside and see how it's stacked up.
Alright guys, as always, we're joined by Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
He's bowling the easy house shot.
He looks so happy.
Well,
maybe not on that.
Yeah.
Oh, is he dancing?
Dancing.
Cha, 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 cha. Now this is the new HellRaiser Blaze.
Yes. So this is a second release
of the
re-releases. Yes.
Cool. We really liked the HellRaiser Return.
Yes.
It was just like the original
HellRaiser. Yep.
So once again, you and Wayne, when we had the Revenge that came out,
The Revenge. Yes.
and it went straight. I mean, you guys had them in your bag.
Yeah.
Tell me about what Wayne thought about this ball.
He threw about 2 shots with this ball and said it's exactly the same reaction as the other one. Now, I mean, he's not playing it where he would be playing the other one, obviously, but he said he felt that it came off the lanes the same. He rolled it the same and everything. Now, you got to remember that there's a span of years in there, and there's more oil and lanes and stuff. But
he's getting older and his memory's going.
But he was very happy to see this one, and he liked the other one, but he was ecstatic with this one. He was really happy.
Well, if you go back and watch the other video, one of the things we talked about is we would not put, generally, a speed-dominant player in a Pearl early.
Yes.
On the house shot, when you've got lots of friction, it's good. This would be what I would put him in early.
Yeah, and there you go. And now it's got the HellRaiser dot core.
That's right, dot and dynamic core.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Now, this is the, what is it, the Insider
Max Traction.
So we know that this is already a traction ball.
Yeah.
Just put it out there. This is, it gets into a roll.
Yeah.
Once again, though, this is a medium high RG, high flaring, medium differential core. This ball goes a ways before it starts to flare up.
But I mean, with that much traction, you do want to get a little bit. I mean,
now this looks more like old guy Wayne playing it farther out in that 5 and 10 board range, and you can see it hook.
Yeah, and that's what he really felt. I think when he got there, he's like, yes. You know.
Well, in our house, I know we've seen a lot of oil coming back from the pandemic.
Yeah.
And Wayne has migrated in because where he likes to play that outside 5, where usually we have an out of bounds with super wet dry.
Yeah.
It's super wet now.
Yeah.
So he's had to move in, and bigger, stronger balls like this are what our speed dominant players need to get the ball to slow down.
Slow down. Yeah, exactly. Get it to make that corner turn.
No, it's not coming back from there.
Well, except for there. Oh, my back.
Oh, time for a walker.
Oh, my back.
Get a little, put a little walker on the screen over there, and a little cane over here. It's old guy Wayne.
Now, sadly, we have all done that.
Yeah.
I mean, we not grabbed our back, but we've all missed a little bit outside, and at our house, that's an shot.
Yeah, it's the out of bounds.
Yeah,
100%. And we just said that's why he's been drifting back in.
Yeah.
Now that he has a confidence in a ball like this, he can actually start moving back out and play his regular area.
Yeah, get a little bit. Yeah, play it, bounce it out in that area, and get the traction back. I mean, the sooner you get it out there, the more it's going to roll, and you're not going to have that happen as much.
Yep. And with such a strong cover stock, what did DV8 say? Their hook rating scale is hilarious. It's like 320 or 340 out of what?
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is a big, strong 500,000 cover, really, really absorbs oil.
Yeah.
He can get out there, and he can actually create his own friction with this ball.
Well, and that's the thing. They used to have a max on the cover, or on the hook rating.
Yep.
Right? And then they started just making it stronger and stronger and stronger. So they just took it off the ends.
So here he is throwing left-handed. And you can see he's got around that one to shape it a little bit.
But boom.
Shapes up.
Yep. Good carry. And that's the thing is I find with a ball like this, that you can manipulate your hand a little bit, and it's not so touchy.
Yep.
Right. So if you do make a mistake and come around it when you're playing up the back, like we've talked about in other videos, where you might get a 10 pin, this one tends to give you a little bit more room. Right.
Now here you are, or here, sorry, is Wayne, and we've got this one. Looks to be about 5 boards different. Interestingly, though, because that core, that medium-high RG core, it's about the same length as that ball.
But you can see that it started inside and outside.
Now check this out. Because he did throw a couple of strikes, we wanted to show the difference in play area that he had. He had about a 5-board area that was wide open that he could throw it in and he could get to the pocket.
Yeah, you see the one was outside all the way, and then the other one kind of crisscrossed around, right?
Yep. Now here you are.
Oh, boy. Strike.
You're awful lucky there's a shim there.
Well, that's the one thing. There is a bit of a bumper inside. But that's the traction and everything, being able to pull it into the heavy oil and still have it slow down enough to make a corner turn, right?
Yep. The what we're going to see more going into winter, those heavy house shots with that those 10 and 15 and 20 to 1 ratios in the middle, lots of oil in the middle. As they get cold, they're going to carry down more, and we're going to get more and more shim.
Yeah.
A ball like this is going to allow that to slow down, hook, strike. It's going to allow you to hook the lane.
Yeah. You see, that was a bit better.
It looks so good.
Yeah. Just moving my mark in, but keeping the break points so tight.
Yep.
Right? Just to come off the end of the pattern, which is okay with me.
So after that, you're going to make another move. You're just going to keep moving. You keep moving left and left and left.
Keep moving until it stops.
Yep. And you know what? This is what I like about this, the new format that we're doing with the reviews. We're giving people a better idea of the versatility.
Yeah.
When we were throwing 5 strikes, it was really easy to see what the ball was doing right.
Yeah.
But to see where the effective range of this ball is, its versatility, forward roll versus side roll.
You see that one I got wider.
Yep.
As well. I mean, it almost carried.
Now that was still a little bit forward for you.
Yeah.
This is the point where you're going to really start getting around it to shape it.
Create a little more angularity down lane.
Yep.
But that's what I mean. Even compared, like I know I moved on that, but even I played it out a little wider too. So that's even that much more boards, and it still hit the head pin.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's it. That forward roll, it's going to get out there, but it's just not going to make that ridiculous. Yeah. For lack of a better term, lateral move.
Yeah,
that one you got around a little bit more. It's shaped a little bit. You actually have to throw it at the pocket, though.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Now, so something else that can actually help with this as well when the ball isn't shaping up. We talk about this all the time. It's called surface.
Surface.
While surface won't make the ball hook more, what's it going to do to it?
It changes where it transitions.
That's right. It's going to hook earlier.
Yeah. It's going to start its roll phase at a different phase. So we can either bring it closer to us or push it further down the lane.
Absolutely. Now, for you, when you see them not finishing like that, especially with a medium RG ball, we could ball down to something that spins up earlier or more surface.
More surface.
Oh, and here you are. Of course, you're throwing a ball with dot and dynamic core, so we're knocking pins out of it.
Yeah. Traditionally, you have 21 pins in a rack.
Yep.
That's what we have.
And I think you've already knocked 4 or 5 of them out.
I was going to say, I think we're down to 19 or 18.
Look at this. You moved right again just to show off some of that versatility.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to shape it with your hand, you kind of flatten it a little bit more.
Yeah, and let the ball do all the work.
That's right.
Yeah. And I've done that a couple times in league lately, too, when I find that I start missing wider like I was.
Yep.
When I get in deeper, I'm like, okay, straighten it out, do that. See this. This looks pretty.
Yeah, you see it right at the end there. It's getting down a little bit farther.
Yeah.
And once again, a little bit of surface. You can bring that hook point back towards you, that break point back towards you, and get it to shape even more. Here you are with a bonus. Not a lot of motion. Very smooth and very controlled. You may have moved a little bit on this one.
You can see my heads are off.
So inside. About 4 feet earlier, very similar controlled shape. in what we would call the benchmark area. But then we got to show off its versatility.
Wow. As like 3 separate lines.
Got about I'd say got about 5 to 7 boards difference between your benchmark there. And you were able to come inside or play it outside. So the versatility was much more.
And that's, I mean, there's only been a few shots on that too, and I was able to do all that. So
now here I am.
Wow.
Oh, does that look good? See, I didn't get to have one of these in my bag.
Yeah.
I got the Terror, the ball after this.
Yeah.
Which I adored. It was one of my favorites from the entire DV8 line.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to getting to throw this. And of course, you knock pins out, so we got to wait a minute. But I was concerned. I've talked about this before. Very, very strong covers because of my tilt, because of my rotation. They tend to roll forward very quickly. They tend to run out of energy. And being a medium-high core that's not going to spin up very quickly for me, I sometimes struggle.
Wow.
Look at my face.
That picked up fast.
I made a 5-board move there and decided to shape around it because I could already see it was hooking. And that was way, way more than I was expecting.
You could see it when you got it out there, just catch that friction and just beeline.
For the rev dominant players, this ball, because of the medium RG, is going to allow you to use a little bit more aggressive layouts and still get the ball down lane. And apparently, even though the differential's only, was it 0.16, I think we said? Yeah, 0.16, and 0.53, differential 0.53, asymmetric of 0.16. This reminds me, the motion off the end of the pattern with this thing is so strong. Yeah. It reminds me of like the results that we saw from Radical, because it hits and it keeps hooking.
Yeah. An asymmetrical continuous ball.
And yet it's still traction.
Yeah.
I mean, that
obviously
that covers traction. Watch it change direction.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is not a solid cover stock. No. Yeah. I can't say enough good things about this. A strong ball. All of us have had some success with it.
Yeah.
For my rev dominant players, a really strong asymmetric that doesn't roll forward. I like this. This is a keeper.
This is definitely a tool in your bag that you don't get to throw a lot with the traction, because like you said, a lot of the traction balls get a little...
They get too smooth.
Where this one, you don't see that as much.
Yeah. No, the core and cover combination, once again, shout out to BG because this is his baby.
Yeah.
It is a perfect cover core combination. I mean, look, I just keep moving left.
It just keeps hooking.
It finished behind the 8-pin.
Yeah.
It's an asymmetric ball with a traction cover stock that's super continuous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put it in my bag. Give me money because I'm gonna make money with a ball like this. Maybe not me. Maybe it's you. Somebody's gonna make money.
Somebody's gonna make money. It's very rare that we do get a ball that fits all 3 styles.
Yes. Usually it's good for one, good for the other.
All right, but you can see that all of us, and we haven't played with the cover, any of us yet, right? And that gives us more opportunities to do things with. So.
Absolutely, yeah. We can take the cover up, get a little bit more length out of it if we need to. I can't imagine needing more hook out of this, bringing the hook closer to me. But I mean, there's room for it.
Yeah.
Get on a long pattern and really need it to dig in. You could hit this thing with 360. I think it would still hook.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, let's see where I go now because I just keep moving left.
I can't see you anymore, so you just barely got on camera.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
40. That was 40.
Yeah.
And it finally ran out. It finally rolled forward. So that's a 20 board difference.
Yeah.
From where I stand on my benchmark. But I struck on my benchmark shot, too.
Yes, yeah. And that's the thing, is it seems very, like you said, versatile. Like there's like when I shot, there was 3, and same thing with you. You struck on multiple angles, and wow,
that's a lefty shot.
Yeah.
That's one. They get one mark and one board, and they strike from it all the time. That's
Well, their one board is like 20 boards wide.
Now here I am with my favorite bonus. You can see there's not a lot of change in direction in that.
Yeah.
Really controlled.
Yeah.
I was expecting that out of the Blaze, but holy moly, am I even gonna be on the screen?
There you go.
Oh, here's the first one.
You're on the screen for this one.
So that one there is 10 boards difference.
Yeah.
That was kind of the middle of the pack.
Yeah, that was nice. You see the transition and the move.
And that was I used that one specifically because I didn't change my hand position.
Yeah.
So I had 10 boards difference with that hand position, and up to 20 boards of versatility.
That's crazy.
This thing is on fire. Oh, I love it.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.